It's really starting to look like a spring training road game at time from the Atlanta Braves this weekend. The entire A lineup hasn't been on the field at the same time for a while now, or are they in fact trying to figure out what the next A lineup is going to be? Still, there are draft positions up for grabs with 2 games remaining, and it almost seems that the team is trying to tank their way to October. Jeff gave you that rundown specifically for the Braves last night. I'm going to expand on that for the rest of the bottom dozen or so. Here are the standings that matter for draft positioning. Detroit's in front, tied for worst at 63-97. So no team will make it to 100 losses in 2017.3 Road. Philly 65,954th, Ky Sox 66,945th, Cincy 67,936th, Mets 69,917th, San Diego 70,908th, Atlanta 71,899th, Pittsburgh 738,710th, Oakland 748,611th, Toronto and Baltimore 7,585. Our current opponent, the Marlins, are sitting in the 12th spot, having recently passed by both Toronto and Baltimore. That probably makes their new owners cringe a bit, given their needs. So the Braves could lose their way as low as the 6th spot if the Mets and Padres cooperate, but they can't go any worse than the 8th position they are currently occupying. That's because ties are broken from last year's draft position, technically last year's WL record. So much for the thought a month ago that Atlanta could win its way out of the top 10 picks. The Phillies could end up with New Year's first overall pick, since they own the tiebreakers with Detroit and San Francisco, while Detroit owns the nod over the Giants. Moving down the chart, the White Sox would lose tiebreakers to both Philadelphia and Cincinnati. The Reds would have the draft advantage over the Phillies. The Mets don't win any ties with anybody. The Padres win against everybody except the Reds. The Pirates will be at a draft disadvantage against anyone they could tie with, e.g., the Braves. Oakland would win that advantage with anyone they could tie. If the Braves get swept by the Marlins, the Fish could actually pass up both Seattle and Texas, though they would lose a tiebreaker to the Rays if that club were to lose out. Finally, the Orioles would draft ahead of the Blue Jays if both teams end up even. Couple of notes: at the beginning of the year, I thought San Diego was a lock for 100 losses. Tough division, odd pitching, 5 Rule 5 guys on the roster. But here they are with 70 wins. Andy Green should get some serious consideration for Manager of the Year. He won't, but he should. In their last 5 games, all losses, the Braves have scored 5, 1, 1, 3, and 2 runs, 12 total. The Atlanta United Soccer Club has scored 3, 2, 4, 3, and 7 in their last 5, 19 goals total. Heck of a job by the Twins to lose 103 in 2016 and roar back to a playoff berth. It will be tough for them, but beating the Yankees would be sweet. Paul Molitor should be your AL Manager of the Year. That's the whole story for the Bottom Feeders. Here's hoping that won't happen again for a long time.